I'll talk to you soon.
Just trying to get myself together.
Welcome to another vlog. My name is MichelleAna. If you're new here, welcome. If you've already been subscribed, welcome back to another vlog. I just got done working out and I threw this oversized like button down on top of my workout because I'm actually about to paint. So you guys know I recently moved, and but little by little I'm doing like renovations to the space. So I just ordered like a drop ceiling for the living room area, and then I am also now painting the other area. Like I'm painting the ceiling white because it's like a very industrial like vibe that I'm giving it. So I am bringing, wait, where's my, so oh my god, this is so awkward, radio, not my radio, my speaker, a snack, water, and whatever, so I can have some entertainment as I am painting and stuff. Okay, so this is kind of sort of the before. This room has like sort of been coming together. The plan is to continue painting, right? Take these things out, like these black railing things, and then figure out the cord situation. Whew. And then eventually take out this light, make it prettier, and so I'm in charge of painting this right now. This is low-key kind of like my electronic stuff area. Fine to listen. Oh my god, of course now I want to use the bathroom. In shambles, like, all right, I have this outfit on and it is still so long. I have like all these inches on and it's still mad long. The back is out, pants are a little big, but listen, I don't got time to change, so it is what it is. This is because of big ideas decides everything we're saying in our funnel. Well, my post-its are not sticking. They're not posting. We know that this setup looks a little different, but behind me, I mean directly behind me, oh god, it's not gonna stay. Okay. My camera is broken. Do you hear that? That's the sound of a broken camera that says, cannot recognize lens, attach it properly. I've tried it a million times. It does not work. And I love this camera so much. I think this camera is so good. I ended up just ordering a new kit lens, which is probably way cheaper than going out and just buying a new camera. And I just really honestly think this is such a good camera for YouTube. It's all scratched up, dented up, and all the things. Like, I can't believe we're like, I could potentially heading into the end of an era, or the end of using this camera, because I might have to let it go. But I said, you know what, let me try one more thing. Let me try getting the same lens, buying it, and seeing if it's the actual lens that's the issue, not the body of the camera. So I did that this morning. Should have done that yesterday, but didn't think about it, and I thought it was honestly going to work, and it's not working. So now I'm on my phone. So it's weird because I'm supposed to be looking here, but I want to look at myself. But here we are. It's 12 o'clock on a Tuesday. Yesterday I shared a free masterclass that I'm going to be teaching live. It's gonna be about, I'm just gonna be teaching on how to build your confidence after heartbreak and loss. I know that very well. I've experienced some loss, some heartbreak, and you know, I really didn't allow the rejection, all of these sound effects. I really didn't allow like rejection, betrayal, and essentially grief to tell the story of my life. I chose to wrestle with all of the pieces that were scattered everywhere of my life, of my heart, of what I thought my future would be and ultimately was not. And really how like healing is more of a progressive journey more than anything. And honestly, sometimes it may be a stagnant stop because there are certain things that we just can't gather together. But when we trust in the Lord and when we allow him to build us up again, I think that is when we can really become the fullness of who he called us to be, because it's really about our lives giving God the glory. It's not about how much money we can make. Money is great. Money is amazing because we can make things move. We can make things happen. Platform and influence is great because you can get a message out. You could be an advocate for whatever it is that you are passionate about. That's great. What else do people, having a partner, being loved, loving well is amazing. But ultimately, at the end of the day, God placed us here to be able to give voice to what heaven's cry is concerning like what your life is a response to. And I'm a firm believer of that. And so with all that being said, that's what I'm teaching on next week. And I kind of came up with this thing where it's like, I learned how to turn I learned how to turn my biggest wounds into my greatest whys. Why I do what I do, why I wake up in the morning and decide that, you know what, I'm going to finish what I started. I'm going to show up confidently. I may not always get it right, y'all. That's for sure. May not always get it right, but I'm going to always try. But this camera really just and I have my big DSLR that I could probably potentially just use. I might use it, honestly, just for the time being, because I really do like quality cinematic, views, if that makes sense. So I think this is probably going to be the only clip with my iPhone. I'm working on writing some emails. Actually, I'm writing one at a time. To email my email list, obviously. And it's pretty fun because a lot of the things that I'm talking about, I'm just really passionate about. Forgiveness, forgiving yourself, comparison, overthinking, insecurities, all that stuff. So I'm writing this email now, which I'm going to time myself. Literally, I'm going to time myself. Oh my gosh. Is it working? Let me see. It's working. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got my camera back. Wow. Thank you, Lord. I really thought I had to buy a new camera, but I really love this camera. You guys don't understand how grateful I still am that this whole, I don't have to have have to get a new camera for right now. I'm actually watching an old Zoom meeting that I had with my editor. Oh, y'all, this whole thing is getting very real. I just needed to go over some notes that we went over, or that we landed on for a specific chapter in the book, where I'm pretty much kind of talking about, oh God, how do I share this without sharing what it was about? So in this chapter, I'm talking about how I fell in love with Curtis. And this is very important to the message of the book, because although the book is inspired by my life story, like just things that I've lived thus far, it's very much so about the reader and the reader becoming aware of their traumas, their thoughts, and measuring the reality of how they've gotten to where they are and what they really truly need to assess to prioritize in order to move forward. And it just so happens that, you know, it's inspired by my life, and it's kind of hard because I wish I had this information. Whew. I wish I had this information that I have to write about. I think that's why this is so weighty, because I care so much about the reader that I want to make sure I get it right. But I know that with God's strength, I'm going to get it right. I'm going to get it right. Anyway, I got to go catch a train to get into the city. But I took this like oversized blouse that I got from Shein, and I turned it into like this cute little crop top situation. And trying to get my outfits a little bit better, but I don't know what shoes to wear. So my friend is in town from Charlotte, and I'm gonna have dinner, and so I just wanted to look cute because summer nights in the city are a vibe anyway. So let me go see what the train times are looking like, and then we're gonna be off to the city tonight. Just trying to get myself together. So, oh my God. I'm gonna try to breathe through this one, because this one is gonna be a little like interesting to explain. So it's really an interesting feeling when someone compliments you, or is inspired by something that you actually struggle with, or actually almost feel like you yourself are trying to figure it out
And it's hard for you. And so essentially, a good friend of mine, she just shared how she's so inspired by my ability to just get up and go. I can definitely adapt very well. Love to travel. Almost oftentimes feel like a nomad, and I have described myself as a nomad many times, in a sense of travel, in a sense of in every sense of the word. I like to just go. But she was telling me, she was like, I'm so inspired by your ability to just kind of be and be in your solitude, and just kind of be in your space as you go. And the hard part about that is it's not an easy task. I don't always want to be by myself. I want to be, whether it's in companionship or in community or in friendship, my desire is to commune and go, you know, like, and I think it stems from, you know what, I'm gonna just call it what it is, you know, because I just hate to like see that there to be any shame attached to a genuine desire. So I think specifically with this is the nature of like, you adapt to singleness after being married, and you're kind of like thrusted into singleness again because of death, or you know, all the things. And I really wasn't even desiring marriage again until maybe about 2 years ago, where I was like, you know what, like, I think, yeah, I think that I'm gonna be okay. I think in moments like that, like, I really try to continue building a beautiful life and beautiful memories on my own. But I genuinely miss the companionship of like building memories with somebody and kikiing and having inside jokes and like, you know, that. And so it's funny how people will be inspired by the very thing that you've just worked really hard to even maintain. I remember when the first year that my husband had passed away, like somebody was telling me like, girl, it's because of you, like, well, it's because of God, but the way that she reworded it, she was like, it's because of you that I'm able to really like appreciate my husband more and almost give my marriage a second chance, is exactly what she said. And at the time I remember thinking like, and I couldn't say this out loud because nobody really knew what I was going through, but at the time I was thinking like, man, God, like I was praying that like you would restore my marriage, and I was praying that you would do all this. And Curtis ends up passing away kind of almost like inconveniently in the middle of like us trying to figure stuff out, and in the worst place of our marriage that it had ever been, he passes away. And through me sharing my testimony, then she's able to experience that breakthrough. So it's almost like sharing your story is beautiful because someone gets to have almost this like hope. But the other side of that is almost like this reality of like, it's not that God didn't do it for me, is that God did it for me in a different way. And I'm thankful that he did it for me. I'm thankful that he saved my life. I'm thankful that he rerouted my life. I'm thankful that he did what he did. But it still does not remove the humanity of the grief or disappointment. But the thing that keeps me sober minded, the thing that keeps me close to the Father's heart is knowing and living Romans 8:28. It's like knowing that the fact is that scripture is conditional and is a promise that because I am called according to his purpose and because I love him, because of those things, everything will work together for the good. Not because I said so, not because you said so, but because God said so. And because I love him, and because I'm called according to his purpose. That's what keeps me going. So I think that has been the heart behind writing my book too. It's like, I'm writing this, but I wish I had it. I'm writing this, but I wish I had this at the time. So it's this like wrestle, right? Like, oh, somebody gets to have this, but I really wanted this. But it's not about you. It's about how God will be glorified on this side. Through your life. Through what you say, through who you are. Through the image that he placed on the inside of you that reflects him. I don't even know if any of that makes sense, but my God, I need a nap. I need a nap. Oh, I'm teaching a masterclass actually on Monday on how to rebuild your confidence after heartbreak and loss. And I think that this always happens. Like, I have like everything kind of coming at me because it's almost reminded me of what I get to teach people. So it hits me in a very tender way because I'm getting ready to teach it. So I get these reminders that are like, wow. Oh. So I ordered a few things from Amazon to remove my nails because my nails have been on since like before my birthday. And they were like that vintage floral design. So I kind of, I cut off the tips of them right here just so that it's like easier for me to manage taking them off, soaking them off right now. So here I am soaking them off. I got these like little squares from Amazon and they have like this little like cotton thing already in it so that you can soak it with some acetone and wrap it obviously around your fingers and just let it sit. But it's like interesting to manage the other side. Anyway, I'm doing laundry. It is Sunday. I'm doing laundry. Tomorrow I am teaching a live masterclass and over 300 people have already registered. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I feel the pressure of the moment, but in the best way. Like, I feel confident, I feel ready, but I'm still like, Lord, you just gonna have to help me type of thing. And I think that's a good place to be in terms of knowing who my strength is, who I'm leaning on for my strength and my confidence. And that's only Jesus, really, to be honest with you. Anyway, I did get this Gel X set to put on my nails as well, so we're just swapping it out. I'm thinking about straightening my hair today too. Definitely have to wash my hair. Oh, it feels so good to like just have my regular, well, this isn't, this is still the gel nails on there, but I don't know, it's just different when you can like feel your fingertips in your scalp. That was my it is like 12 in the morning. I have my rubber band in. Almost done with taking my nails out. I think I showed you guys earlier, right? Like what
I got. These things are super clutch. Today was Father's Day, so I kind of felt bad staying behind and like not hanging with my father, especially with the fact that like he wasn't really even feeling well today. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to just sacrifice like staying up mad late. It's like something on my glasses. What is that? But just like this sincere responsibility of making sure that like whatever it is that I'm teaching tomorrow is from a place of pure hearted servanthood. And that's so important to me. Like, and so like obviously like I'm worrying about all of the back end details that need to be done for the program, but then I'm also like trying to make sure that the content is good. So it's like 12 in the morning on June 20th, which is today, like which is the Monday of the masterclass. And so I'm hoping that I'm gonna time myself on this. I'm literally gonna time myself in 30-minute increments. And as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna time myself because I'm uploading a lot of the content into the modules. I'm like so ready. Oh, I don't know what time I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I just made like this like turmeric latte situation that I've been making lately, and it's like really good. It's like this like turmeric and ashwagandha tea. And the thing with ashwagandha though is supposed to calm you down, and I'm not gonna lie, like my anxiety was through the roof this week. I mean, it hasn't been like that in a really long time. And so I was also doing laundry between yesterday and today, and I literally look, these are all like loads. These 2 loads are ready to be folded and put away. And I'm going to LA. I literally spontaneously booked a trip to LA for Tuesday, which is literally the morning after I finish with the masterclass. So I kind of like rewarded myself. This is what I do. Like, I am the type of person where when I work hard, I work restless into that thing because I know that there's a goal, I know that there's a deadline, and I'm gonna get it done. But best believe I will check out completely. And usually these are short periods of time. Like, I ain't working restless like months at a time. You got to give me a few days and then I'm out. I'm not working restless every single day for 5 months. It's just not gonna be a thing for me. It will never be a thing for me. But yeah, y'all, my anxiety was through the roof that I didn't even get to my laundry until this weekend. So I probably won't get much sleep within the next 24 hours, which is okay because I'll probably sleep on the plane on Tuesday, and I'm meeting up with one of my girls. So this vlog is probably mainly gonna be like dedicated to like just all of the feels, just like what I felt yesterday. Y'all saw that. And so anyway, I'm trying to get these last little pieces of like hard gel off of my nails because they do not want to come off. 30 minutes. What's working? So then we select the image. Oh God, please help me. Okay, let's do that.